I am the Judas Resurrection.
You might not agree, but it might be just about time to go crazy. Quote, you were crazy, right? Unquote. Me, quote, and then, unquote, quote, you were crazy, right? Unquote. Me, quote, yes, Your Honor, unquote. Light sentence. It might be time to get crazy. I got fish heads everywhere. It makes it look like I'm out of my mind, but I don't think anything makes me look more out of my mind than the things I talk about. Never mind the things you see. I guess I'm gonna light that one back up. It's time to get crazy. I've been quiet for a couple of days now, and I've been just, not that I've left you all alone. After putting all these things in your mind, to be left all alone, all you would witness is the darkness of your empty head. I had to come back a couple days. I just didn't have it in me, you would think. But maybe I was just preparing to come at you even more harder than I have before. Hold still. It'll only hurt for a minute. I started writing things on the side of a piece of paper. And we're gonna try to do it rather quickly. It's time to go crazy. Do video on how Fahrenheit 451 should only be read, never watched. You should never watch a movie called Fahrenheit 451. You should only read the book. The same way you come across the book 1984, you need to be able to imagine it in your mind what it is. And not just that. It's the idea that Fahrenheit 451 was a story about burning books. If you make a movie out of a book, that's talking about burning books, then, well, you've already lost your concept of what written word exemplifies. Oh, there's another one. Old Kent Gumbo. Easter. I talked about how it takes a little bit of everything to make everything work, and how back in the olden days when there were no goddamn internet connections or anything like that, you just stopped in a town and you picked up a phone book, and I found Old Kent in the phone book, not him. I found his father, and he said, oh, he moved to another town at that time because Old Kent happened to be a junior, and I found his name, his father's name, as I was riding through town on a fucking motorcycle going, ah, in the middle of the night. I'm like, ah, and it's Easter, and in the morning, Old Kent made me gumbo. It takes a few different types of people. We are all ingredients in this gumbo. And I've never spoken with him again. And then there's another one. Every kid drew a swastika. Oh boy. See, that's the thing. I had that written down. I'm like, every kid in the 7th and the 8th grade, at some point, the other kids start. I drew swastikas because the other kids were doing it. And I was like, oh, what is that? And I would draw these things. And I was in China. I see what that symbol represents. I will not call the swastika. I'm not going to say a swastika was a good thing all the way back thousands of years because they changed the direction of the spinning of the fucking wind, and it's not called a swastika back then. It's a symbol. And if you turn the direction of the symbol, you turn the direction of the universe, of not just the universe, of the things that created the universe, the exterior universes, the multiverse. If you think you can change the direction of the timeline, you're already asking too much. But those kids that drew swastikas in the 7th grade, back when I was a kid, to draw a swastika was like drawing a tomb. It was over. Those kids that I grew up with, I don't know one of them that has a tattoo of a swastika on his chest saying, not welcome. I don't know that they do that. So every kid draws a swastika. Don't get too concerned. But don't turn your back on them. Oh, there's another one. What do we got? Timbuk 3. I tried to get the futures on. It's so bright that I gotta wear shades. And then on the next one, Dreaming Trump, I did that video yesterday. And then next one, rabies video and antidote. I have never wanted anything more in my life as jokes go, as the notion. I've never wanted anything more than to be bitten by a rabid dog. And ha, ha, ha. And these days, we've got antidotes to rabidity. I suppose that's the word. And so, why not get bitten by a rabid dog and have somebody follow you around through the coming weeks, the progression of the fucking the malady. Malady? This is fantastic. This is yerbity. Wait, yerba is herb. Mala yerba means bad herb. Bueno yerbo. Buena yerba. How about just to get bit by a fucking rabid dog and followed around as you go through your regression, progression, whatever it is. I suppose you're becoming a werewolf now. Why not just have somebody follow you around through the happening with a video camera? Ha! 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 Free! Free! That's that Frederick guy. Free! Ah. And then you get the antidote. Why not just let that happen? Just to have some happy viewing for you in your recovery. Oh, there's what else? These are the things I haven't talked about in the last few days. The rabies video, dial M for murder. That's got nothing to do with any of that, I suppose. Observation and actuation. I guess we got all up through it. There's something in here about a baby that it seems I missed. I guess that's all we get. There must be more of that in there than I have shared with you. Remember, you are the Judas Resurrection?
I am the Judas Resurrection.
You are the most important part of the Judas Resurrection.